Hey, what's up everybody? I got a 2009 Hyundai Sonata, and today we're going to be installing a fuel pump. And really easy how to get to this one. Basically all you just have to do is come in through the trunk, lift up this back cover, and that's it right there. That's the access panel. There's 4 Phillips screws holding it in, and I like working right here through the back seat. Just pull this right here, pull this up like that, and the seat will come back. Like I said, it's just 4 Phillips screws holding that in, and bam, there it is. All of these are 8 millimeters, these screws. I would suggest relieving fuel pressure before you come here. Just push that tab down right there for that one. There's another one, you got to disconnect this fuel line. This one lifts up, just pull that up. I'm going to disconnect that fuel line. First I'm going to open up the gas tank and relieve some fuel pressure. So come on over here. So open up the gas tank. So open that up. Alright, and then I'm going to disconnect that fuel line. Hopefully I have my quick disconnect tool with me. Let's check it out. Alright, so got the fuel pump out, and once you get here, to get this clip off, there is just there's a white tab you got to push from the back right here. I just took like a screwdriver and pushed it up, or you can take a screwdriver here and push it and pull it out. But there's basically, let me see, who is this calling me? Okay, back at the fuel pump. Alright, so this is what you do. This does not look like what we got from CarQuest, and that's because this is actually what the fuel pump looks like. This little thing. Here's the electrical connector, hose. There's a hose. Now what you're gonna do when you look at this, you're gonna be like, man, I got the wrong shit. And what you got to do first, it is the right thing, but you have to you have these clips right here. 1, 2, 3, and there's 4 of them basically. And all you got to do is just take, like a little screwdriver, and then come in here like this. Excuse my straps. And all you're gonna do is just pop those out, and these holes are on these tabs. So you just come in like that and just pop them out all the way around. And this is gonna drop down, and that's your fuel pump right there. But you have an electrical connector right there. So to get to that electrical connector, you got to take off these tabs right here. There's 1 and 2 on the other side, and that's gonna pull that off. Oh crap. And that's on these tabs right here. So there's a tab right there. And you just pop them off. That'll take that off. Then you can access these 2 Phillips head nuts right here, 1 and 2. When you take them Phillips heads off, then you can you can take this off and access the plug and everything. And then I'll show you how to basically just take this out and install the new fuel pump. Okay, so basically when you come in here, you take out these 2 Phillips head screws that are here, and then you just wiggle it up and down, and there's these slots, and these slots are held in right here. So you have to kind of pull them up. But you see these 2 little tabs right here? Sorry. So once you take these 2 Phillips head screws out, there's just these 2 slots right here, which go into the back of the fuel pump assembly. And once you take that out, this will kind of slide off, but it's still going to be connected by the electrical connector down in there, which is this. And all you got to do is come with a pair of pliers like that and just squeeze right here and on the back side of it and pull it up, and then this will pop out, and there's your fuel pump. and that's the connector right there. Alright, so basically I'm gonna just take this off. All you gotta do is just take off the strainer, and then this will come out, and then we can just start replacing everything. Okay, so here's the old one right here. This is our new one. And see, the old one had this on it, so I'm going to transfer this. And also, this came off right here. Basically, to get this strainer off, you're going to come up through the bottom right here with a screwdriver and just pry it off. And this is what you're trying to overcome right here, this little ring. So you're going to have to transfer this little metal retainer, and that's going to go back onto here right here. So you're just going to do assembly in the reverse order. Okay, so here's a new fuel pump. I got it assembled. Basically, you're going to transfer over this right here on the bottom, this little retainer piece, and basically just I put the little retainer on the end where the strainer plugs in to the fuel pump, that little silver retainer, and that'll keep the strainer on. Then you put your the little rubber gasket, this black gasket underneath it, make sure all that lines up, and then just put this little plastic piece retainer on the outside, and now you're ready to reinstall. And you're just going to slide it back up into the housing assembly, and then make your electrical connection right here. Then snap this in, make the electrical connection. This should plug in there, and then you're going to get these two little clips right here to line up, and then put your two Phillips heads in the back, and then start putting it all back together. I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so basically we got everything assembled. Just come over here on the back. You're gonna put those two sliding clips in right there. Slide those in, and then first you're gonna put in your two Phillips. Then you come over here and you can plug that on right there. Push this down inside. Put that clamp on right there, and then you're ready to put it back in, basically. So I'm gonna slide this down here, make sure your gasket's on there good, and then you're ready to put your retaining nuts back in there and just plug it all back up. Alright, basically install is the reverse of removal. Just remember to connect your two electrical connectors in the back. I'm highly going to suggest that that line that is on top of the fuel pump module, that's like an evap line, where it has a blue clip that you pull out, and then there's a white clip that you pull out also. I'm going to highly recommend that you pull, all you got to do is pull the two clips out. Pull out, the blue one is lock, the white one is the inside lock. Once you pull out both of those clips, that line will disconnect. Otherwise, you're going to bend that line up when you're installing it, and removing it could damage that line very easily. Also, when you're disassembling the fuel pump module, the plastic case or covering, that's also very brittle and can break easily also. So at the bottom, it has those 4 tabs at the bottom where the strainer is. Be careful when prying those off with a small screwdriver, because those will break easy. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy job. It's like, I mean, you don't have to drop the fuel tank or anything like that. So, I mean, it's just right there, easy access. So, that's it. I mean, the fuel pump that I got didn't come with a strainer, so I had to buy the strainer separately. So I guess keep that in mind when you're going shopping parts and stuff like that. Go ahead and get you a new strainer. Anyways, I hope that video was helpful. That was a 2009 Hyundai Sonata, and that's the 4-cylinder. For some reason, the labor is a little bit higher on the 4-cylinder than it is on the 6-cylinder. But it's basically located in the same spot, same remove and install procedure. So anyway, hope that was useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, share the videos, everything. Appreciate you watching. Peace.